EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns.
Joey Sly,
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Cleveland. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
On one, right?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Carry here for Brown. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On one, ready?
From the 43, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. And I don't think he's got that wrapped up the line of scrimmage. Now, you're looking at 3rd down.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. Hey, kid.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Trying to connect with Chase Brown on that one. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's touchback and come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready. Hey, check that. Street.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. His pass, caught. It's Jiggle Cotwell. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It's 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Shot.
He'll look to throw. He gets this complete to Mitchell. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Okay, break.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready.
Here's a run going left. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
4-yard line.
Back to throw. To the left side. That's caught by Mitchell. And he's out of bounds 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
The
14
first-round pick
yards.
looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, to drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry. Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Cleveland.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Browns. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Greg, offensive coordinator's script at the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, it's going to be a long day for this defense.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Brown. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Now Brown. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Gun.
Burrows from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That is hard. Finding Higgins. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Gain of 6.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Here we go. Stop.
A first down throw for Burrows. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll run here with Brown. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
On for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Campbell. Now an opening past the 30. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. He's got room to the 45. 20. 15. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, that's the way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series. They come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
I'm fine, ready? Here we go, here we go.
On 1st down, Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. That's a 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and a yard. Throwing is Burrow. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Here's Ryan Rico now. He'll punt for the 2nd time after hitting a beauty in his 1st effort. And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make the play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback.
Ready, break. Back. Count.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down to the 37.
17 yards. And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
2nd and 12.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing, incompleting. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It is a big play for the Browns. 33 yards. They'll look to throw again. And is caught at the 3. And he just shy of the goal line.
That's another.
It is a big play for the Browns. And even 30 yards. Their first two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Browns. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week 1. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? So they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Here we go.
Bowers, the man in motion. The drive will start on the ground. Hey, some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he'll be brought down after a short pickup. That is enough for a first down.
And the Bengals first down. It's a gain of 3. First down,
Burrow.
Cincinnati.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers.
Second down and 10.
It's second down.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. He's to the 15. They're going to have it first and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 64
Burrow
yards.
finds Chase for a big one. The gain is 64.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Rolling right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Gun.
Burrow now. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
The Browns take over.
So much of that play comes down to the
4-yard line.
defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. He's inside the 40. Inside, and he will dive into the end zone. 95 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Slides at the point, up and good. And the Browns stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.